If you're a Shopify brand owner, there's literally no point of turning off this video because basically in the next 10 minutes I'll show you how you can add 10% more revenue to your store. It could be 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, it could be $1 million a month. So yeah, I generally think that it is more important than any Facebook ads video you probably watched today. So I honestly don't want to waste your time, so let's just begin. As you can see, this is one of my clients. He made 41,000 euros this month, and almost 6,000 of them came from the campaign emails, which is actually more than 10%, which means that more than 10% of his total store revenue was added by me in 30 days, sending just 18 emails. And by the way, he made only 6K from campaigns. It's actually only 30% of all the email revenue. 70% is from automations, which is actually not the best balance. So we will make much more from the campaigns in the future. So yeah, potentially he will make 10 to 20% of his entire store revenue from campaigns, which is insane if you ask me. And if you still don't do emails, you basically leave money on the table. In short, emails are divided into two parts. First one is automations. Automations are emails that are sent automatically when some action is triggered. For example, added to cart, placed order, viewed website. So these emails are sent automatically. And campaigns are emails that are sent manually by you. Campaigns can be sent around 3 to 4 times a week. For this brand, we actually send 3 times per week, which is the sweet spot for most of the brands. And yeah, 3 campaigns per week, added additionally 6,000 euros for his store revenue, which is actually, if we count 41,000 minus 6, it's 35,000, and we added 6,000. So it's, yeah, so we added basically 17% of the store revenue to them, basically just sending campaign emails. Well, I don't think I need to explain more how important this is, because if you still don't understand how valuable will be the information that I will explain you in this video, well, just click off, because I guess there's nothing I can do here. But yeah, let's continue. Automations, campaigns, you send campaigns 3-4 times a week. Well, how do you create your campaigns? You probably need some. Best way is if you have some agency or designer or some email guy working for you, because he will understand the business, of course, the email marketing, of course, better than you, and he will spend less time and bring you much better results than if you done it yourself. And obviously you own a business, you have all this. Yeah, I forgot to turn my mic on. Let's fix that. Give me a second. And then you need some, again, agency or designer to create them for you, because, well, you own a business, which is not easy. I own my agency, you own your dropshipping store. I understand that all of us literally have no fucking time. And basically, if you have a time, of course, you can spend like a day doing it yourself. I think in a day you can realistically design all the needed emails for the entire month. But if you don't have even a day, again, just hire someone. It's not me. I'm not talking about me. There are plenty of other agencies, and if you think that someone can bring you better results than us, then of course you can do that. But okay, but yeah, if you want to do it yourself, let's continue. Campaigns are basically split in 2 parts: educational and sales. Educational are non-discount emails, sales more like discount. Educational campaigns are non-discount emails that educate your user about your product and basically sell on the problems or on some objections that your user might have had. They usually work about 30 to 50% as effective as discount campaigns, but it doesn't mean that you need to only send discount campaigns. It's a funny thing because people want discounts, but they hate them at the same time. So if you if you have no value in your emails, it's only discount, 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 discount. First of all, people will unsubscribe and people will hate you. So 80% of your content should be educational and 20% should be a discount. Again, it depends on the brand. It could be 50-50, 90-10, etc., etc. But rule of thumb is 80-20. It's basically the best rule that works everywhere in the business. Well, let's focus on educational emails. How do you create them? The software you're gonna use is Omnisend, and I understand that some of you will ask, well, if you think Omnisend is a better software, why screenshots are from Klaviyo? And actually the reason is super simple, because I use Klaviyo for my clients for a long time, but recently I switched everyone to Omnisend. But yeah, I generally believe that Omnisend is better. As a software, you use Omnisend. For design, you use Figma. And the design is actually optional, because you can just do templates in the Omnisend if you have absolutely no time. Yeah, just do designs in the Omnisend. Okay, so in Figma, you create a design. I will show you some example. For example, yeah, let's unlag. For example, this email. You create a design. It doesn't look as good when I made it smaller, but yeah, basically you created a design. Actually, we don't need it here. So what you do, you use a slice tool to slice your email on parts, because obviously we don't want to upload the whole email as one piece, because it will just take too much space and it will load slower. And when email loads part by part, it's just a better user experience. So yeah, you use a slice tool, which is located here, and just click an export button, JPEG. Yeah, and actually, personally, I don't do it myself. I use a software that does it for me, but you're probably gonna do it yourself. So choose here smaller, smaller size of the image, because it is very important for emails to load fast, because I guess you understand that all the people right now are brain dead. If they open an email and it doesn't load instantly, they will hate you and they will close the email and probably won't ever open your email again. So yeah, use either 0.75 or 0.5. So what you do, you export this email, slice one, and then you go to the Omnisend. What you do, you click on campaigns, you create a campaign, email. Well, and here you need to create your subject line. You can use AI. I never use AI, honestly, but the subject line is a topic for another video. So on here, you just use a random template. Don't overthink it. You delete all the pages, also this one, and this one. This page will be deleted automatically when you basically pay for your subscription. Okay, and then you add one column, image. You remove padding. You also remove padding here, and then you select file that you want to upload. So in our case, it is slice one, upload. Yeah, and then you just duplicate this layer and upload slices one by one. And yeah, here's how you have your amazing, beautiful email. Don't forget to use a link here. It's also very important. So yeah, again, now you know how to upload your emails. Amazing. And again, if you don't have time, you just use these things. Here one, like header, and here's basically your email is ready. Write something here, and yeah, it will take a lot less time. So about the copywriting, you need, of course, ideas for your email. It's extremely easy to get ideas if you don't overthink it. Overthinking is your worst enemy in email marketing. Well, there are basically three types of emails. First type is problem solution. Second type is a testimonial. And third type is blog value. Well, problem solution and blog value emails are actually pretty same in some ways, so you can just stick to testimonial and blog value. Well, testimonial is just a testimonial email. You write a review. Usually it's one review, and then you dive deeper into this one review. You can also make like an infographic with lots of reviews, but I usually don't like it because, well, people won't read them. So yeah, just stick to one review, then add your product in the end of the email, and yeah, that's basically all you need. Blog value is basically any piece of information about your product. It could be one benefit. Because your product obviously has probably hundreds of benefits, you basically can ChatGPT them. One benefit, one feature, how to use this product, FAQs, frequently asked questions about your product, how it's made, what's inside. Let's focus on first two topics because you will create hundreds of emails just using them. So before writing an email, just come up with an email topic and actually do it exactly like this. Ask yourself, what's the one thought I want my customer to have after reading this email? Not two, not three, not five, just one thought. You don't need more, because if you have more, people will get confused. About copywriting, you probably don't know how to write email copies, but again, it's a topic for another video. But in short, email consists basically from three parts: header, which is your logo, body, call to action. So your task is to come up with email topic and then make ChatGPT write your hero, body, and call to action. So in short, that's the one thing that you need to do in terms of copywriting. So yeah, you send these emails 3-4 times per week and not less than 2 times per week. And you will make around, from educational emails, you will make about 30% of campaign revenue. So yeah, again, if you do only discount emails, eventually they will stop working. So yeah, you need educational emails and you need them to be about 80% of all the emails. Okay, cool. So discount emails. Again, 20% of your whole emails should be discount ones, because they will make like 80%, not 80, but about 50 to 70% of your entire email marketing, email campaign, revenue. So let's say 60% revenue. So yeah, how to create a discount email. It's much simpler than educational emails. So yeah, basically you just give a discount. So yeah, it's a header, hero, and some call to action. Like header is basically just your logo type. Hero, our spring sale just started. Use a code spring15, and there's just a button shop 15% off. You can make it more interesting. By the way, button is a call to action. You can make it more interesting by adding again some testimonials, etc. But usually it doesn't really matter, because in discount emails people obviously only care about the discount, and if they don't think that the discount is worth a sale, it's the problem of your educational emails, because you haven't sold your product if they don't want the discount. So you just make better educational emails, because their purpose is to handle all the objections that your customer might have had in their head. So yeah, well, I think that's everything you need to know. So yeah, again, this strategy will add 20% to your Shopify store revenue without additional spend on ads. And by the way, there's no other tips, tricks, some super cool ads, life hacks. There's nothing else you can do to get these results in such short period of time. And if your brand does more than 10K per month and you want us to work with you, again, we don't take flat fee if you don't want us to. We only work for a small percentage of your business added revenue. So yeah, if you want us to work with you, just book a call with me. And till tomorrow.